In a quiet village tucked deep inside a valley, there lived an old carpenter. His hands were thin and calloused, but in them lay a rare gift, the ability to carve life into lifeless wood. He was not wealthy, nor was he famous outside the village, yet everything he made seemed to carry a small soul. One snowy winter night, as the fire crackled in the hearth, the carpenter worked carefully at his bench. From a block of pine, he shaped a bird. He chiseled patiently, speaking as though to the wood itself. "Little bird, I carve you for my granddaughter. She has always wished for a bird to be her friend." Soon the figure took form, wings outstretched, a sharp beak, curious round eyes. When he finished, he painted it a warm brown, with soft blue edges on the wings. It looked alive, almost ready to take flight. That night, the carpenter placed the wooden bird on the shelf and went to bed. He did not notice the faint flicker of life that sparked in the bird's wooden eyes. The bird opened its gaze. It saw the warm fire, the small workshop, and the old man sleeping nearby. For the very first time, it became aware of itself. Days passed. The wooden bird watched everything, the carpenter shaping chairs and toys, the granddaughter coming to visit with her bright laughter. It felt warmth when the little girl held it close. But outside the window, the bird saw the open sky. Real birds soared in the air, wings slicing through clouds. "I am a bird, yet I cannot fly," it whispered inside. A fierce longing grew within it, to spread wings across the sky, to know freedom like the real birds. Each night, bathed in moonlight, the bird wished for wings that could truly lift it into the heavens. One night, as a cold wind howled through the cracks of the window, a voice drifted into the room. "Little wooden bird, I have heard your wish." "Who speaks to me?" asked the bird, startled. "I am the wind. I travel over mountains, rivers, and seas. I can carry you into the sky, if you truly desire it." The bird's eyes shone. "You can make me fly?" "Yes," replied the wind. "But know this, if you leave, you may never return the same." The bird hesitated. It thought of the carpenter's kind eyes, the warmth of the little girl's arms, but it also thought of the endless sky calling to it. Finally it whispered, "I accept." And so the wind rose, lifting the bird from the shelf. Its wooden wings trembled, and for the first time it flew. The wooden bird soared above forests and rivers, over hills and valleys. Joy filled its wooden chest. Other birds marveled, "A wooden bird that flies! How strange, how wondrous!" Proudly it declared, "I have the wind as my friend. I can go anywhere." It traveled across vast plains, bustling cities, and endless seas. Everywhere voices exclaimed, "Incredible! A wooden bird in the sky!" But as time passed, admiration faded. People grew used to it, and the praise turned into mere curiosity. Real birds tired of its boasting. One day it asked a hawk, "Do you not see how extraordinary I am?" The hawk's sharp eyes glinted. "You borrow the wind's strength, but you have no beating heart. You do not love the sky as we do. Your freedom is not your own." The words pierced deep. For the first time, the wooden bird felt a hollow ache. It was flying everywhere, yet it was utterly alone. One evening, the wind returned, whispering, "Little bird, I have carried you far, but I am weary. If you wish to keep flying forever, give me your soul. Only then will you never fall." The bird shivered. "My soul? Without it, would I still be myself?" The wind said nothing. The bird gazed back at all it had seen, the wonders, the heights, the endless horizons. Yet in its heart, it remembered the carpenter's rough hands, the girl's laughter, the warm little workshop. It understood at last. Freedom is not only about flying everywhere. True freedom is having a place to belong and hearts to return to. "No, wind," said the wooden bird softly. "I cannot give you my soul. I choose to return." The wind sighed. With one final gust, it carried the bird back across valleys and mountains, down into the quiet village. The bird fell gently onto the carpenter's shelf. Its wings no longer moved. It would never fly again. But its wooden eyes glimmered with peace. The next morning, the carpenter discovered it. He smiled. "My little bird, Where have you been?" He placed it in his granddaughter's hands. She hugged it tightly, laughing with joy. And in her arms, the wooden bird realized something greater than the sky. It had found true freedom in love and belonging. The story of the wooden bird carries a lesson for all. Some dreams lead us far, yet only to emptiness. Freedom is not always found in roaming without end, but in finding where we are loved. Fame fades, admiration dies, but kindness, love, and connection, these are the wings of the soul.